Fuck yeah. Shit. Fuck. Does it have your name on it? Mm. That's badass, bro. We don't have uniforms. We gotta use our own clothes for shit. Yeah. It's not too bad, but. Oh shit, you're loaded. You better have gotten a hoodie. Oh shit. Motherfucker ready to go. Shit. I'm gonna start it, brother. Alright guys. Appreciate y'all for being in here. This is Head on a Swivel. I've had multiple people, including this man right here, hit me up about podcasts. We gotta do podcasts. We gotta do podcasts. Been getting it all over, guys. So you know what? Boom, we're making it happen. This is Head on a Swivel. This is my boy right here, Robbie. Robbie. Robbie is going to be our NFC guy, guys. He's going to be our NFC guy only because he's the only guy I know that has a team in the NFC. So it's. But. Nevertheless, the man is very knowledgeable and he will be giving you the best insight going into the NFC. With that being said, this will be the NFC's podcast for today. We're going to go over schedules and who we think is going to end up getting to their ESPN score or ESPN wins versus what we think really is going to happen. Okay? So, Rob, I'm going to start with the NFC East, okay? And you know a lot about the NFC East. Chat, this is a Washington Redskins fan, and do not say anything else besides that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I'm looking at the list, Robbie, and I'm seeing Eagles, Dallas, Washington, Giants. Eagles with 10-7, Dallas with 8-9, Washington 7-10, and Giants. I know the sheet looks different on yours, but it's 4-13. Do you see this being a potential for the Eagles actually winning this division, and being a 10-7 team? Okay. Yeah. Yep. That's true. Chat, that's true. Any Giants fans in here, sorry, but it's true. Yeah. I might think the New York Football Giants might be the worst team in the NFL this year. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. Them or the Panthers. That's ooh, Bryce Young. You said Jordan Love. Yep. Do you see them winning 10 games though? I could see 10 games. 11. Okay, he's going 11 wins. Nice. Good roster. Mm. Yeah. Yep. They even got Ezekiel Elliott back, bro. No. Especially with the exit of Tony Pollard, I don't understand what they're doing with that backfield on the offensive side. Yeah. Yep. My only issue with this list, and you know what, some people might call me crazy, but I'm gonna say this in real. I'm not trying to hate on Dallas. My lineup's a little bit different. I got Dallas at number 3. I actually have Washington at number 2 with 8 and 9. I have Dallas and Washington trading spots on ESPN's thing only because with Dallas, I feel like that loss last year in the playoffs to Green Bay, I felt like that was demoralizing to them. I think that not only to their fan base, you haven't heard a peep of their fan base. Not, yep, yeah. It's not even not even necessarily just that. What are they gonna do with CeeDee Lamb? I mean, he is sitting there. They are going back and forth. They do not know what they're going to do with him. They are throwing numbers out. He doesn't like the numbers. I've heard talks he can go to Arizona. So Yep. Yeah. On Twitter. He tweeted that out. That's real. No, he's mad. He's 100% mad. He's 100% mad. How could you not care about CD Lamb's contract? He is the biggest thing you have in that stadium. I don't care what you say. You can say Dak Prescott all you want. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about that. The only reason he is getting that shine is because he's the quarterback. If you want to know who the real star is on that helmet, it's CD Lamb. It's CD Lamb. And and that's and that's it. Dude, the Dallas Cowboys are the Texans 2 or 3 years ago with Deshaun Watson. It's like and that's when Deshaun was like, I'm done. I'm done. I can't do it. I'm not with this team no more. Fuck that. Brandon Cooks is my best weapon. Like that's my best weapon. It's not gonna. He he's not bad. He's not bad. For his age, he's great, but no, it's night and day. Night and day. Night and day. So yeah, I got Washington being a wild card and making it into the playoffs this year with Jaden Daniels. I'm liking what I'm seeing in these videos. I'm not too close into the Washington scene, but these fucking videos, man, I watched him throw that fucking dot to who was that? Hi, who caught that pass? De'Ami Brown. I mean, it was on the money. Didn't get in, but it was on the it exactly. It was just it looked great. It's something you haven't seen from Washington in a while. You've seen some Taylor Heineke a little bit. You've seen a little bit from what's his name? Uh I'm blanking on his name. He was playing last year. Not Heineke, but fucking man. Last year. It wasn't Heineke though, was it? Was it Heineke? Heineke was 2 years ago. Yep. Yeah, that's gotta. We're gonna look this up, and then after that, we're gonna go ahead and move to the NFC West. But yeah, 100%. Washington is gonna be second place. I think they're gonna be a wild card, dude, and I think it's gonna come down to them and Dallas. It really is, and I feel like Washington's gonna get the edge. Sam Howell. Sam Howell. You saw a little bit of it from Sam Howell. Sam Howell was not a bad quarterback last year. He wasn't that bad of a quarterback. But I'm gonna be honest. A lot of this comes from the C.J. Stroud effect. I'm telling you, last year was an anomaly in the NFL. You saw a rookie quarterback come in here and just completely go through the league, and people are like, "Whoa, what's going on?" Now they expect this out of rookie quarterbacks. They're looking at him like, "Hey, you gotta. You don't necessarily have to be that, but it's gotta look like that. It's gotta look something like that. It has to look something like that." Patrick Mahomes, even though it wasn't his rookie year, and he never sat the bench again. So it's and I like Jaden Daniels, man. At first I wasn't too high on him. I wasn't too high on him. I'm gonna at the same time I'm gonna say with that being said, which is a whole different conversation. But with Jaden Daniels winning the Heisman that year, that was crazy. The quarterback out of Florida State should have most definitely won it. Me personally, he was unbelievable. He was 13-0. This dude was beating people by 30, 40 points. He was unreal. When he got hurt, it completely threw him out of it. But he had won 13 games straight before that. Like he had a record showing you I'm good. I'm damn good. He plays for Florida State. He got hurt. Is number 12. I can't remember his name. Something Francis, I want to say. But he got hurt, and he was great. And he made Keon Coleman. Like, Keon Coleman is like that because of how good that quarterback was. And, you know what I mean? So I feel like that was a Heisman he should not have won, but that didn't take away from how good he was at LSU. He was phenomenal at LSU. And and because of me thinking, oh, this guy shouldn't have won the Heisman, I came in looking at him left, and when I was watching him at training camp and some of these videos, and these guys being like, no, dude, Jaden Daniels, he looks good. And so I'm looking at, I'm like, oh shit, no, this guy is LSU Jaden Daniels. Like, he's good. chat chat backstory, me and him watched the draft this year together, playing the game together, and yeah, he was wasted. He was wasted, and it was great seeing Jaden Daniels walk across for him. We both got our franchise quarterbacks like within a year apart from each other, and it was just great. It was great to see it for both of us. But I gotta go to NFC West right now. Right now we got San Francisco at number one with 13-4. We got Rams second, 10-7. We got Cardinals third, 7-10. We got Seahawks fourth, 5-12. Uh, I'm gonna go ahead and break down San Francisco first. I mean, of course, they're definitely gonna win this division, 100%. There's no doubt about that. I think the loss of Ayuk is literally nothing to them. It's a loss. Don't get me wrong, but when you still got Kittle and you still got they let him go. Yep, he is a Steeler. So yeah, it happened a couple days ago, like 2 days ago. But yes, them letting him go, uh, it's it's nothing. It's literally nothing to them. Now, most people would say that they would have let go of Samuels before Ayuk, and I can see that. But me personally, you guys got to understand. You saw 1 year out of Ayuk, 1 year. That's all you saw. You got to be real about that. We have seen footage, tape of years from that guy, Samuel. Yeah, I'm almost positive I saw him get traded. No, I saw a post that he went to the Steelers because they was going back and forth talking about they were going back and forth, and let's ESPN lied. I swear I saw a post. It was real. Oh, that's crazy, bro. Cause it said he was going to the Steelers because they were saying it was an AFC team, and then oh, okay. Okay. It's saying he's still on the team, yes. But he has requested for a trade, and yes, they do. Yes, they do. That's what I saw. I have misspoken. I do apologize, world, and all listeners. I do. Yeah, cause I read it. I read it last week. I almost could have swore I read it last week that he got traded to the Steelers. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, it's because I was actually remember talking to my boy, and I was like, if he gets traded to the Steelers, he don't work with the Steelers because what happens? It, my point exactly. Is it gonna be Justin Fields or is it gonna be Russell Wilson? Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. We got 100%. I think after that at number two, I do have the Rams. Then they got Cardinals and Seahawks. I do think the Rams hit that spot. I just think they're just a hair over the Cardinals. The Cardinals still young. I don't know what's going to really happen after this year with Kyler Murray. Honestly, I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if they need to start thinking about maybe going in the direction of a quarterback. Draft wise, he's small. It's just not. It hasn't really worked. His best play is DeAndre Hopkins going up and catching a game winner over three people. But I mean, it's DeAndre Hopkins. You know what I mean? He makes that play. You just threw it up in the back of the end zone. So it was a jump ball. So it's kind of like that's your best play, brother. We got to see more. We need to see you in the playoffs. Has Kyler Murray ever been in the playoffs? I don't think so. I don't think he has. I don't think he's played a playoff game. Been in the league for a little while. So I don't know what they're going to do there, but I do think that they're better than the Seahawks. They got Geno. I don't know. I don't know. Geno Smith. That's the question. That's a good question too. Let's let's. I Google it, and it's got Sam Howell at number one. It does. It has him as number one for right now. So he didn't came in and took that from Geno. That is crazy. Wow. So I don't know that it if Sam Howell can really like resurrect himself from what was going on and what you call and show. Hey, I was showing y'all some good passes, but maybe I need a little bit more. Maybe he gets in that third spot, but it's definitely just gonna end up being San Francisco and Rams coming out of that division anyway. So, I'm gonna go ahead and go over to the NFC South. This one is a very tough division only because they are all ass. They're all ass. So it's like you don't know who's gonna win out of this division really, cause they did, they did, and that's why I do give the Falcons number one as well. But I think ESPN's got it wrong with Bucks at 3. I think Bucks will be over the Saints. Saints got a rookie quarterback. Yep, yep. Baker Mayfield's just he's experienced, and he took them to the playoffs last year, bro. They're in the playoffs last year. They got Mike Evans back on a 2-year contract. Yeah, I just he is getting older. He is getting older. That's why I'm glad the Texans passed up on him. uh, but because they really was gonna actually go after him, but I'm glad they didn't. Yeah, I was like I like him, but it's like it's I like it because he's from here. You know what I mean? Not because he's gonna actually contribute. But anyways, uh, I got Bucks. I got Bucks at 2. I got Saints at 3. Spencer Rattler, I'm not sold on the Saints. So I got Bucks at 2, Saints at 3. Panthers, the 4 and 13's rough. I think they'll win more games than 4 games. It says they got 4 games winning. I can see maybe 6, but it's just not going to be enough. Who the Bucks or Panthers? I remember even like I remember they interviewed CJ not too long ago, and CJ's best friends with Bryce Young. They're actually best friends, and they asked him like, man, how does it feel like your best friend going number one, but your best friend like looking like shit pretty much compared to you, and you're going number two, and you're probably like, man, I should have been number one. Like, and he was like, well, you got to understand that like I got into a good situation. I got in with a good coach. Like we have a little bit more pieces that like we didn't really see how good they were until last year, but they were we I got into a good situation basically. He didn't have no receivers. He didn't. He's like he can't. Even CJ was saying he can't go catch the ball. Like he can't go hand it to his running back and make him miss all the tackles. Like he can't tell his defense. He can't go out there in defense and make a stop. Like so, there's only so much he can do. So you gotta they gotta build around Bryce Young. They gotta start building a little bit more. And I do believe they went after a receiver, and hopefully that'll help them a little bit. But I just don't think it's enough yet. That was a pass rusher. Oh no, that was a. Oh, sure, he's a receiver. Is he still on the team? Sure. It's between them and the Giants. Probably has the worst, honestly. Okay. Bijan Robinson. I can respect that. Yeah, he is. Yeah, and he actually got a playoff win, unlike the Browns. he's. I've watched Spencer Rattler from high school. Actually, I'm not even gonna lie to you. He was on a couple shows on Netflix, and I watched him through high school. Go into into college. Finally, guys will offer letters, all that stuff. And he bounced around all these different schools. He was in Oklahoma, then he bounced over to fucking. I don't. I mean, I hope he does. I mean, Derek Carr hasn't been looking very good for the Saints either. But at the same time, if I feel like there's no way Spencer Rattler comes out as the starter. Derek Carr starts off as starter. After week 2 or 3, he's still doing the same shit. You see Spencer Rattler come out. You might even see Spencer Rattler come out in the first game if it's that bad. Rattler? Oh, dude, I don't even know who the hell that is. That's crazy. He's nasty. Nasty. But I did hear that Chris Olave is having problems with the Saints front office. Like they've been at it over something. I don't know what it was, but they haven't been getting along very well. I mean, he's the best thing they got. That's for damn sure. I mean, isn't he in a wheelchair? I love Matthew. He played for us, and I love him. And that was the best team we've ever had on paper so far back then. But that was also a defense that blew a fucking 21-7 fucking lead on the fucking reigning champions. NFL champions, Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. You're up 21-7 at halftime, and you blew a lead like that, and lost by. And not only did you lose, you lost by 30-something points. That was the same guy on our defense. So he's still in the league. Yeah, that's crazy. It does. It does. It does. Yeah, not to take away from his legendary career, because he's had a career. Hopefully one day he'll be a Hall of Famer. Nice. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, dude. This last one's going to be the NFC North. This one's going to be probably one of the most competitive divisions here. Super competitive division, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Green Bay at number 1. That's absolutely out. There's no way they have Green Bay at number 1. It's not happening. Not happening. ESPN lost their fucking rocker. Like, Jordan Love's good, but he made his name beating the Cowboys. Like, that's how he wins. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, he beat the shit out of the Cowboys and then got blown out the next week. So it's like, come on. Exactly. The Cowboys weren't fucking good. So it's like it wasn't that big of an accomplishment. It was good to see them lose like that, though. It was great to see them lose like that. But yeah, Green Bay second. Detroit's for sure number 1. The Bears. I don't know if I have the Bears at 3. I might have the Vikings over the Bears, bro. I do know that, but I do also see the Vikings making a move for somebody like another quarterback. I don't know who, but I mean, they're gonna have to save this season. They're gonna have to. So exactly. And then, yep. And what is that? Where does that put Justin Jefferson? In a fucked up mental spot when he's about to just got a big fucking contract. Yeah. Yep. And he just signed that super big contract, bro. Super big contract too. So that's not a good look for him. He'll one out. But I do got them at 3. I do have them at 3. The Bears could be good. The Bears could be good. But I don't know. It really kind of depends on Caleb Williams, and I just haven't seen enough of him to put him over the Vikings. Like with the Vikings, if it being the Vikings going after a quarterback, if they don't, and they're like, "Oh, our second string's going to carry it," then no, the Bears for sure 3. Yeah, yeah. You know, I ain't lying. You ain't lying. Vikings are up there too. Is the worst. One of the worst. No, dude, he looked great. He threw for 186 the other day, bro. He threw for 186. He was throwing it. Justin Jefferson was liking it too. He was on the sidelines like, "Oh yeah, dude, this gonna be fun. Like we gonna have some fun." And unfortunately, that got cut. I I do too. Yeah, he's great. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I can't name one quarterback that even would be that's out there right now. Not one. The only thing I could see is maybe the Vikings letting something go for Davis Mills. Now, that could be something. It had to be a couple picks. Mm. Maybe call Colin Kaepernick. Yeah, shit. He just got fired. Hey, did you see what he posted today on Twitter? Just off subject. Uh, so he found out that he got fired, right? Off of that station, and he posted the Friday clip where it was like, "How you get fired on your day off?" it was like great. At least he's having fun with it. You know what I mean? I mean he's set. You know, he is kind of. I don't know. I do feel like he's a little bit over the top. He wasn't a very good. I didn't like seeing him on TV that much. Yeah, he didn't fit well. It didn't matter. He didn't really fit well either with anyone. Yep. Nope. No, and then RG man. So, but Yep. Yes, sir. Well, hi, Robbie. Sorry, I gotta get used to calling you Robbie. Robbie, I appreciate you being on today, man. Appreciate your insight on the NFC, brother. It's always a pleasure having you. Look forward to having you on many more of these. Many, many more. This guy is not going anywhere. We're going to be on this thing. He's going to be here damn near every episode with me. So get used to him. Get used to his face. Get used to his insight. Believe it. It's coming. So we just an overview, guys. Me and Robbie are agreeing with the number ones for pretty much all of them. We got Eagles, Green Bay, not in order. Eagles, Green Bay, San Fran, and Falcons coming out of the NFC this year, and at least winning their division. We got them winning all their respective divisions. So appreciate y'all for tuning in with us today. We will be back hopefully sometime next week. I want to try to do another one on Friday next week if High's available and Robbie is available. Robbie and yeah, sorry, I'm fucking always hi. I got this man saved in my phone as high. So, but yeah, appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. We're gonna try to do this Friday again, and we'll do the AFC. Do the AFC. So appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for listening. Peace out. That was cool, dude. That was great. That was great. Felt good. We would have been doing that shit. We'd have been doing that shit for fucking hours anyways.